Hey kids, Walter Community College here, coming back at you with another video. Today, I've got something special for you. We're going back to basics. We're doing a milk review. Yeah, I said it, a milk review. Today, we're going to be mixing some Viking Berry Monster. This is new for the channel. I don't think we've ever done an energy drink before. So, we got Viking Berry Monster. This is uh if I go for like a flavored monster that isn't like the original flavor or white monster, I'm going for this one. I'm going for Viking Berry. The reason why I'm going for Viking Berry most of the time is I like the like pink and blue and pink, blue and white. I feel like that mixture of colors is nice. And also this specific flavor, Viking Berry, is supposed to emulate black currant, which, if you don't know what blackcurrant is, it's a fruit that was banned in the United States as a flavor. Well, not as a flavor, just the fruit itself, because it uh, is invasive. The fruit itself is invasive. The plant is invasive. So the government banned it, which, you got to protect native wildlife. I support that myself. So I'm just a fan of having this and just having that European, foreign, I guess, exotic flavor in here. I don't know if it's like actually like good at emulating blackcurrant or if it's just artificial. But even just emulating like the artificial flavored candies they have is pretty good. Anyways, uh I also have some milk in this, like, I don't know why it's like a half cup, like half the size of a normal red solo cup, but it's like clear so you get to see what exactly is going on inside of it when I'm mixing it. So that's going to be pretty beneficial. I got a standard white plastic fork from an assorted cutlery set. So that's going to be pretty good. We're going to mix these together and see if we get a good product. And I think black currant is kind of similar to like grape, blackberry, not really grape, more like blackberries, stuff like that. So I'm also a very big fan of blackberries. Those are pretty good. I do enjoy like the raspberry and that entire family, and and black currant is similar to that. So let's try it out. I'm gonna mix this together, and hopefully it will produce like a decent product. Usually this doesn't produce a decent product, but maybe energy drinks will be different. I'm gonna try to get it like roughly to be half and half, but okay, that's interesting. It's already beginning to turn pink, if you can see that on camera. As soon as I pour it in, this is a very strong color. Yeah, it doesn't show up as well on camera, but like from my position, it looks a lot like strawberry milk. So I guess I'm gonna have to stir this up. And I'm noticing, compared to other milk reviews, the carbonation on this isn't going. I had it pre-opened. I was drinking out of it. The carbonation on this is not as noticeable. It's not really an issue. I guess it like immediately went flat inside of the thing. It looks like it resembles very closely strawberry milk. You can kind of see the pink on the camera, but like actually looking at it, it looks like strawberry milk. You cannot tell the difference. If you put a glass of strawberry milk right next to this one in front of me, I don't think I could tell the difference. I'm not really a big fan of strawberry milk, so usually I prefer chocolate milk if I were to have flavored milk. So I think this is mixed well enough as it is. So let's see how this tastes. I'm pretty excited about this. Okay, so not really surprising. All this really did was it flavored the milk with the monster. So it has the consistency of milk with the flavor of the monster. It's not really anything crazy. I know some of you will be in the comments like, "Oh my god, how you could? That's disgusting." It's really not. It's literally just the flavor of this with the consistency of milk. I'm sure you've drank chocolate milk before, or strawberry milk, or banana milk, or whatever. You've had flavored milk before. This is just the same thing. It's just a flavored milk. It isn't crazy. I wouldn't drink it again because I have chocolate milk and chocolate milk is superior. If I want to have a flavored milk, I'll drink chocolate milk. I wouldn't make this again. So this, I would say, if we were to put it on the scale, because I've had some pretty, like the Pilk was pretty bad. This is not nearly as bad as Bilk. Since this is a more of a fruity flavor, uh, not really like a cola flavor. I wouldn't say Pepsi is a cola, but uh, I don't know how you would like describe Pepsi, Coke, and like that family of sodas. Just it's more of an like any artificial fruit flavored soda. I think would pair fine with milk. It would just taste like a flavored milk, and I don't think it would be like a grotesque experience on the taste buds to drink it. Like I can chug this right now. The consistency of milk with that flavor kind of does cause issues. It does kind of feel like a cough medicine or something like that. Just some form of like liquid syrup medication. It is like if you're not a fan of that, you probably wouldn't like this because it kind of like the artificial flavors and the milk texture really does emulate that feeling of having that cough or not even just cough medicine, whatever syrup medication you think of. So yeah, I would say because compared to like something like Pilk and like I said, that entire class of like soda, an energy drink like this is gonna be superior. So 6 or 7 out of 10 would be where I'd put this. Definitely a lot better than something like Pilk, but I feel like root Bilk that completely blows this out of the water because that is an enjoyable experience. In my opinion, root Bilk is really similar to like a root beer float, and I find that who doesn't like a root beer float? And I feel like if you adjusted the ratios for root Bilk, you could definitely have like a little bit of a creamier root beer, and that I just came up with this idea while filming this video. What if I used buttermilk? Now, I haven't really had buttermilk on its own before. It is usually uh, traditionally used as an ingredient. A lot of people don't drink buttermilk on its own anymore. But I'm thinking that having a certain ratio of buttermilk with certain sodas, right, like root beer, might increase the creaminess. Now, I don't know about you, but I myself am not really a fan of root beers that have the excuse me, I burped. I'm not really a fan of root beers that have the texture. I guess it's texture. The texture of most other sodas on the tongue, like the feeling on the tongue. When I drink a root beer, I want it to be creamy. I want to have that like the notes of creaminess. And that's why I'm not actually a big fan of Mug. I used to like, Mug was a meme and I used to like pretend to like Mug, but I actually prefer A&W for the root beer because A&W has more of a creamy notes to it, and that's why I feel like it's a superior root beer. I want to have a creamy root beer. That's kind of the point. I don't want a root beer that has the like stickiness and same viscosity. It's not really a matter of viscosity, but it's just a feel on the tongue that other sodas have. So that's my issue with Mug. It doesn't really have that creaminess. Anyways, back to the point. If you were to mix buttermilk with root beer, I think it could increase that in creaminess. And I think the more creamy the root beer, the better. I don't think you can really get to the point where the root beer is too creamy. So that is something I should definitely look out for in the future. I'll see about getting buttermilk and trying root beer again. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely be willing to try a root beer review again with some buttermilk. Probably using A&W. And the last time I used Mug. So if you guys want to see something like that, I'd definitely be willing to try that. and with a few other sodas too. I think I could. I think I cooked up an idea here, and maybe even whiskey. That might be an idea. Buttermilk and whiskey. Wow. If you actually, I should really. I might be able to get into like whiskey highball stuff too, like making my own mixed drinks. I have some ideas for mixed drinks that I think would be kind of goated, like rum and Baja Blast. I haven't had rum, but I assume rum and Baja Blast would be pretty good. If anyone here has had a good rum before, I really want your opinion on that and Baja Blast. But I feel like the kind of people that would like be really into rum probably wouldn't be the kind of people that would like Baja Blast. So I'm not sure how that would pan out. But if any of you are fans of rum and Baja Blast and you think you want to see them mix it together, I'll see what I can fix up. Maybe get us a rum and Baja Blast review, make my own mixed drink. I guess it would be like a maybe rum isn't too potent of a beverage. I think the typical rum ABV range is like 20% to 35%. So not really. I guess it's like a low end whiskey if you get like into high rum ranges, more close to like a wine. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking that it's going to be something uh, like you're going to have to like do a highball with it. That's what I'm thinking, like a rum highball with a Baja Blast. Feeling most of it up with Baja Blast with just a little notes of rum. I think I might have to try a few brands of rum before I actually commit to putting one in the Baja Blast. I'm just spitballing video ideas here because I'm feeling like reviewing things again. So if you guys want to see me review some more stuff like this, leave a like, leave a comment, give me some suggestions. I'll be willing to try anything that your heart desires. For now, I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. It could be worse, but it's definitely not bad. I could get this down. And that is a lot more you could say for a lot of this stuff. So, thank you guys. I'll see you again later. WCC out.